Grandpa, tell me a story.
Okay. How about the time when we were growing up on the farm and we had to learn the difference between how we spoke around different groups of people. Now, our farm, the house, was right near the road like most houses were. It's an old house. My dad built in 1937. And back maybe 100 yards behind it there was a creek that come through there. So he had to put the barn on this side of the creek or the other side of the creek. So he stuck it on the other side of the creek where it was farther away from the house, quite a ways away from the house, but it was just a barn. So we raised beef cattle and 3 milk cows for our own self. But so when we went back to the barn, it was a pretty good trip. You know, just run out to the barn and run back again. So anyway, as time went on, it was in our neighborhood, which my nearest neighbor was a half mile apart, and maybe to a mile or 3/4 of a mile, and so on. But anyway, all boys. So we'd all come down to our place because it had the only place that had a barn. And a lot of times we'd play back there in the barn, play hide and seek, or maybe ride a cow or something like that. Who knows what we'd do? But then after the middle of the winter, when we get some of the hay out of the top of the mow, well then we put a basket up there. So we'd play basketball back there on top. Then we'd box and we'd wrestle and we'd carry on, do different things and walk along the beams, you know, it's like most kids would do. But back there, anybody had a swear word, they used it. Everybody swore. Boys, I mean, boys were boys. But if there's any adults around, or any women, we acted like perfect gentlemen.